the prey in place and let the game begin. Or as he says, Hajimeyoka. How's it going, everybody? Chaos Gamer here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. In today's video, we're going to be taking on Climax battle, Shigaraki. Sorry this is coming out a little bit late. I spent a bunch of time editing the summoning video, so if you want to check that out first, by all means, goes right ahead. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up, and ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. So, we're going to be taking on B rank, A rank, and then S rank. Then tomorrow, we'll take on double S. I'll try without Midoriya in a video, and if it doesn't seem like we can do it without him, then we got no choice. We got to use Midoriya. Like, come on. I gotta give me the benefit of that on that one. If I can't do it, I can't do it. So I'm gonna come right here, build my team, and then we're gonna go straight into it. Alright, so this is the team that I have decided to build before going straight into the fight. Now, as you guys know with Momo, like, come on, man. Momo's gotta be your first instinct. He's like one of the best support types we ever had in this game. Kaminari and Bakugo are gonna be the power down duo while also doing extra damage to the enemy. Then we got Hawks, being the evasive character that he is, gonna be able to dodge 3 times, and then we're gonna keep on stacking that dodge every time we get an active skill or a plus ultra going. And then finally, we got the Shoto here because he does cancel 2 status ailments. Makes it to where that we're going to be tranquil for 2 turns or 3 turns, I don't remember. And also, he does a lot of damage as well. So that being said, let's get into it. Now, I've heard some things about this boss, man. Especially when you get to S rank, things get a little bit tricky. And that's where you're going to need that vulnerable effect. But hopefully, we could beat it without that effect being in play. Time to give the world's trash a nice gift. Despair. Sure, buddy. You're B rank, so this is no sweat whatsoever. Alright, you done? Still going? This is B rank, by the way. I hope everybody knows that this is B rank, by the way. So let's start off with this. Let's do this, and then finally we'll do this right here. Next turn, we'll use Kaminari's AoE to debuff. Got our boost going. 10k apiece. And then that's 49k. Damn, he hit us with all the debuffs in the world. What the hell? You want to be crushed that badly? Fine by me. Sure, buddy. You're not crushing anything. We got our plus ultras ready to go. Oh, you thought he was doing something there? Sorry, you're not doing anything. Get the hell up out my face. All right, so that's B rank out the way. Foolishness is a sin. You really think I was going all out? We'll see. So that's B rank out of the way. Let's move on into A rank, which I'm hoping vulnerability is still not a thing. Misunderstood me. Where's the fun if it breaks easily? Welcome to Climax battle. Yes, we already know. We know all of this. Oh my, we know all of this already. So now it's the same thing. Power down and cancel status ailments. So let's just rock with the same team. Nothing different should really happen. The only thing that's kind of scaring me is that this man heals, but I think we're gonna be A-okay as long as we do more damage than he heals. I'm gonna smash this trash heap. It starts now. Sure, buddy. You could get all the buffs in the world you want. It's not gonna mean anything whatsoever. I'm just getting ready to blick you. There we go. Okay, that's a cue to start. Finally, my god. Man, any longer, I think I would have actually just died. Alright, power up. 15k. This time we did even more damage. What the hell? But damn, this man did less damage. Alright, 12k. I just want to check, does he have Bullseye currently on him or not? Because it's making me want to run a different support mode if that's the case. He doesn't have Bullseye. Ooh, okay. I like that. I absolutely like that. I'll get this going. 23k apiece. 32k. It hits us with the HP DK. That is scary because now half of our HP is gone. By half, I mean like 8 or 10% of it. We'll check. Hold on. How much of our HP is gone? Where is HPDK? HPDK. It should be at the bottom somewhere here. He gave it the recovery block, but where's HPDK? Is it not gonna show? I guess it's not showing. I'm not about to waste my time looking here. I just want to finish this fight already. Let's go. Alright, 79k. Then we have our boy with a nice 22k. And finally, our girl Momo with a 31k to wrap it up. So now we are heading into S rank. And how I'm going to do S rank is going to be... We're going to try 3 attempts. If we don't beat it in 3 attempts, then in tomorrow's video, we're going to do S and double S with Midoriya. Don't kid yourself. You know you only got lucky, right? I think I repeated myself with what I said. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous, man. I'm nervous. Alright, so now we need power down, cancel status ailments, piercing shot, and vulnerable. So real quick, I just want to check with the Shoto. You got piercing shot in your kit? Gives character barrier, freezing, gives certain damage, 400%, frostbite, executing opponent, freeze counter, barrier, state of tranquility, gives character piercing shot. Yep, there we go. We got the piercing shot right there. I don't think we're gonna need the front lineup, but real quick, I'm just gonna check with Kaminari. Kaminari, you got piercing shot in your kit? This game bullseye. This skill game bullseye. Let me guess the skill game bullseye. Yep, this skill game bullseye. Any piercing shot, buddy, whatsoever. You got anything that has to do with piercing shot? No, you do not. Okay. Kind of make me want to swap you out, but we'll see how it goes. Again, this is gonna be tricky. I feel like it is. All right, what you got to pre-show this time? Seems like you all want to end your lives yourself. Sure, buddy. Okay, 660,000 HP basically. It's a ripoff. Alright, since he's kind of scaring me, I am going to activate the first action skill first. Right here for our girl Momo, and then we'll do this right here. Actually, do I want to double power down? Because the only reason why I don't do that is because what if he out of nowhere gets rid of the debuff? Yeah, no, we'll keep the same strategy going. The only thing that's changing is we're activating Momo's as first. Alright, 12k. 23k. Hits us with his AoE. Now we're gonna do this, and then this. Let's go. Alright, 10k. Damn, nice damage right there. Let's go. Alright, moving on to the second phase already. My senses are sharpened. You think you can stop me? I know I can stop you. Okay, he's already swapping us in. Alright. We know he has the AoE, but however, I'm hoping that his plus ultra is going to be single target this phase if he does activate it here. Alright, so we'll activate these. There we go. Get that tranquility going. Now that tranquility active, we're going to have piercing shot. Oh my god, that damage was absolutely pitiful. What the hell? Oh my god, that was nasty. Alright, 11k apiece. Slap him up once again. We have Bakugo skill, but it's not going to matter whatsoever. We're going to have to wait basically until both of these characters right here get their plus ultras. Let's just calm down this time. Oh, that was a cool animation right there. What the hell? I like that. What? You stood it? Okay, we're just going to keep it going. Now things are getting scared for me. Absolutely scared for me. Alright. Building up. But we're going to be able to remove his buffs sooner rather than later once we activate our plus ultras. Alright, 10k. 39k with the frostbite, but that's not going to mean anything because there's no skill change happening for him whatsoever. Alright, let's do this. Crit rate down. 12k. 4,000. Oh my god, Bakugo. What's going on, man? Please, I need you to do some damage. Come on, man. Come on, man. Maybe on the plus ultra, do some damage right here. 59k, nice, let's go. All right, now he activates his plus ultra, which this looks absolutely crazy. But that did basically no damage, right? We're fine. Not that fine. Not that fine. Not that fine. Right, power up. 7,000. Get this going. I'm starting to think maybe instead of Bakugo being here, we should have Momo be here. Just for that support. Keeping Shoto up a little bit longer. Nice dodge. Then with a nice 14k. Then Shoto once again. Going off with a nice 70k. Let's get it. Alright, final phase. I'll show you everything from hell to heaven. Damn, buddy, calm down. You're getting a little bit too ecstatic. Okay, so he healed back to 350,000 HP. So let's see how much damage we're going to do right here. Alright, starting us off with 8,000. Then Shoto starting us off with a nice 64,000. And then finally Bakugo ending it off with a nice 23,000. Now, does he heal every turn? No, it doesn't look like he heals every turn. That is a good thing for us. Let's get this going just in case. Actually, do we still have tranquility rolls for us? There's no point in activating this if we don't have tranquility. No, tranquility is not up for us, so let's do that first. Like that. Move some buffs if we could. He healed off of me hitting him? Oh my god. He can't even heal well Hawks no more. This man is practically a walking dead man. What the hell? At 5,000. 27k. Nice. Shoto gonna be coming in clutch for us. It's crazy we're still dodging. And we're still alive. Alright, Bakugo basically at that low HP threat. So the only one that's still available here is our boy Shoto. That cancel status ailment is coming clutch. Yeah, get rid of him. Do not get rid of Shoto, please, respectfully. Alright, Shoto plus Ultra. I'm gonna let it play out once again. I'm hoping that you can do that damage. Nice. So we basically cooked Shigaraki with the boy Shoto coming in clutch. What's left after protecting? Delay the end all you want. Ruin still waits. Yeah, buddy, go talk to my left hand about that when we get to SS rank tomorrow. Alright, buddy, you're done. You're doing too much and you kind of scared me. Alright, so with that, this is where we end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe. Let me know down below, how do you feel about this fight so far before reaching SS rank? Was it too difficult for you? Was it too easy for you? Were you using the Midoriya or were you not using the Midoriya? That's actually the real question we should be asking. Were you using the Midoriya or not? But with that, I'll see ya next time. Peace. And my bad for repeating myself again. I'm just nervous for this fight.